Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Game for hitting the like button. And if you don't even start yet, y'all the realest ones, and I appreciate you anyway. So I actually found this video. Somebody else sent me a video on TikTok, and again, y'all know how I like to do. I try my best to do blind reaction. So I'll save the video immediately, and while it's downloading, I'll scroll through the timeline, and this video popped up. Saw the title, and I immediately downloaded it. Went to his profile, saw he had like 2-3 other parts to it, so I made sure to save. I think it's three videos. I made sure to save those 3. But the topic today is going to be, I'm still thinking of how I'm going to title this video, but the topic of this video is women today will choose government assistance over a man. It looks like he's reacting or doing a stitch to tonight's conversation, who is one of my favorite channels, man. I love their platform. But let's get into it, y'all. Women today will choose government assistance over a man. Let's hear it.
Yes or no, do you believe that if a woman had 2 options in front of her, a man that was going to love, protect, and provide for her and her family, their family, or food stamps and government assistance, that she would choose food stamps and government assistance? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Because we miss nuance in this conversation. There are a lot of women who would rather be on government assistance than have a man that they have to listen to. That alone, having to listen to a man when she could just be on government assistance. There's a lot of women who choose government assistance simply because they don't like men. They like the thought of having a family. They like their children. They like a man paying for shit, but they don't like answering to a man. There's a lot of, there's women on this app who say it every day, like, why would I listen to a man? Those same women have urges to have families. But listening to that man makes them want to gag. Because there's a lot of women who simply do not like men. Just like y'all know there's men who don't like women but like to have sex with women. There's a lot of women, more women than men who are like that, because there's way more women. So people love to skip over nuance in that conversation. Y'all can act like it don't happen, but there are women who love to choose to be single moms. Baby, my rent $8. I got food stamps, I got a job, I got this, I got that. Like, really, some of them be living better than people who work full time. It makes sense in their brain. It's
facts. That is a fact. I got homegirls that be traveling more than I do, and I got a full-time job. They part-time, if not damn unemployed, but they rent is $200 a month. They get damn near $1,000 in food stamps because she got about 3 kids from 3 different damn dudes. Child support from each dude, probably another 100 and some change, maybe $200 or whatever the case may be, and whatever other checks that she's getting. That's a fact. I'm gonna let him finish, but you know, those are crazy balls. Jesus Christ, my bad, y'all. Crazy balls, my bad.
Especially if they were raised like that. Like, it's over. So all this, you think a woman would choose to be on government assistance rather than have a man who protects and provides? Yes, there's a lot of them who would choose that. Yes, the answer is yes. I even heard a couple guys on here talking about, I want kids and I don't want to get married. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Shout out to John Cannon. Y'all know usually I don't promote people's TikToks, but I had to. But bringing this to the forefront. Let me get into the second video. But shout out to John Cannon for bringing this into the forefront. I honestly and truthfully believe, yes, women will almost always choose government assistance over a man. And I've said this so many times before, ladies, if it probably won't happen, but if it becomes a situation to the point where America wakes up one day and says, hey, listen, no more government assistance, no more food stamps, no more WIC, no more welfare, no more Section 8 housing, no more Pell Grants, no more single mother fundings. If they stop that, I guarantee you, y'all will stop having these random kids by these random ass men. Y'all be out here getting pregnant by one-night stands. Dudes you only knew for an hour in the club. Oh, we met on Facebook yesterday and we hit today and then now I'm pregnant. I be watching with the dumb stuff that comes out your mouth on shout out to Paternity Court with what's her name? I forgot her name, but whatever her name is, something Lake. I can't remember her name. Y'all put in the comments section. Y'all know what I'm talking about. From Paternity Court, the lady. And the amount of women that get pregnant by these one night stand dudes and having a baby, and the judge be like, well, why are you having this child? I'll be saying the same thing. Why are you having this man's child? Why? Because she knows for a fact that if he doesn't do anything about the child, Uncle Sam will. Let Uncle Sam wake up one day and say, hey, listen, I'm telling y'all, as a matter of fact, I will vote for that goddamn bill if it was to ever get passed. I will vote for it. And yo, listen, no more government assistance for y'all unless y'all get up off your ass and get a job and do this, that, and the third. Show us that you're actually trying to take care of this damn child by yourself. You are grown enough to lay on your back and get pregnant, be grown enough to take care of this child, whether that dude comes in to help or does not come in to help. Because what you should have done was properly vet him from the beginning to make sure that this was an adequate enough man to be able to take care of, first of all, himself, let alone you and a child.
You are the exact archetype of the women I'm talking about.
Oh, hold on. I'll listen to a man who knows how to lead over government assistance all day. What do you mean by that? Well, before you get pregnant and get that government assistance, you should be looking for a man to damn know how to lead to begin with. But that's the topic for another. This is what I'm talking about. Properly vetting a man.
So the topic is, would a woman choose government assistance, right, to protect and provide for her over a man who protects and provides for her? And your answer is, I'll listen to a man who knows how to lead over government assistance all day. Well, that sounds good in a comment, but that just means you listening is conditional. Whole time you're literal dependent. I have no problem with men providing for their women if he makes enough money to do so, and they both agree on that. Personally, I feel like America is set up for two-parent households who both earn, but to each his or her own. Okay. The problem with this comment, and I went to your profile. Here's the problem with the comment and women like you. You're an attractive woman, so you already, especially with social media. I'm not guessing this. This is a generality. Most women who look as good as you do already feel like, I get another man, I don't care. Because your options are wide. Also, starting over for a lot of women, especially if they have children, looks like government assistance. So you got two options to kick a man to the curb that you don't feel like listening to. Because who's to say he's not a good leader? You? Or your friends? Whoever's opinion you're listening to? You get what I'm saying? You can get mad and not listen to a man who's paying all the bills and protecting and providing for you and not listen to him. He can't get mad at you and not pay the rent. Like, oh, I'm pissed at you today, Keisha. I ain't paying the fucking rent this month. No, that can't happen. So you see how, like, if you see it from the perspective of a man, it gets real difficult to be like, yeah, I want to stay with this woman who constantly reminds me that I can be replaced through multiple means. This is coming from a married man with 3 kids. I'm not like dogging relationships. I'm just saying your comment literally shows the problem in these logic, and it ignores the nuance. Like, you're not gonna listen to a man if you feel like he isn't leading right, which means you could simply be a bad follower. Not that he's a terrible leader. You just don't like the things he's saying and doing. If he's providing a certain type of life and the economy takes a turn for the worse, he's like, it's time to downsize. We need to sell these cars and move to a cheaper house. And you say, no, I can do this on my own. That happens a lot of time. The number one reason for divorce is financial problems. So if a woman feel like, well, I don't need you, I could do this shit with the government. I could downsize with the government and then I won't even have to listen to you. That happens. That happens a lot. The number one reason.
And to make sure I show his TikTok, because I want to support this brother. And to piggyback off that, bro, that's a fact. Bro, listen, the economy can flip back and forth. Y'all seen what happened with COVID 3-4 years ago? People getting laid off left and right. People were struggling. People was leaving their marriage, cheating, doing all this, that, and third. People was getting the hell up out of there. What are you talking about? Oh, I'll follow as a man lead. What did he say? Maybe you're a bad follower. Maybe he's a great leader and you're just a bad follower. That's a fact. But because of that option, that cushion, that back door, is going to be always government assistance in the mind of a woman. I've said this so many times. I've talked about this story, right? We're going to get to the third video. I've talked about this story before, right? I was dating this chick from years back. I think I had to been I was a sophomore in college. Dating this chick. She invited me over, right? This girl had like Kobe beef steaks. Anybody that's a huge steak, and not the thin, I'm talking about the thick. I'm at least about this thick. Kobe beef steaks. Ask me how I want my steak done. I'm looking at her like this girl is unemployed. I'm thinking, okay, maybe her parents is paying for all this. And she was cooking the food. Food came out, looked good, tasted good, even better, right? And I'm sitting down at the table. She's feeding me, whatever. And I'm just like, yo, listen, I'm sorry, I not to be that guy, but how did you afford to pay for Kobe beef steaks? Anybody that buy Kobe beef, a real Kobe beef steak, one slab of them things gonna be about 60, 70 bucks. You had two of them. I'm looking at her like, where she got this from? Ain't no way. What? No, ain't no. I refuse to believe girl had it on deck. I said, how did you afford to pay for this? Oh, I bought it with my food stamps. Mind you, I'm a sophomore in college. I had to have been at least 19, 18, 19, maybe 20. I said, food stamps? She's like, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Throughout all my years of going through college, y'all, I say all that to say this. Throughout all my years of going through college, struggling to buy food and to pay my bills, to do this, that, and the third, never have I ever, I put that on everything I love, never have I ever thought, yo, let me run to the government and see if I can get some food stamps. This is the cushion for women, a lot of women, a lot of the times, besides, parents or whatever, government assistance. After that, I ran and I applied. They denied me like the first 2 times, and then eventually they were like, yeah, well, we can approve you for like 40 bucks. I'm like, 40 bucks a month? What the hell is that? No, bro, I'm good. But I'm comparing myself to her. We're both the same age, both making roughly around the same amount of money. Why was she approved for like $300? I was only approved for $30. What the hell is going on? That's 10%. These laws are meant to protect who? I told y'all it's 2 people. 2 people. Let's get into the third and last video, y'all.
No, listen.
Okay, all right. So we got another caption here. Are we running a project? I literally don't get how one is supposed to lead in a partnership or why it would even be desirable. My bad, y'all. Before he gets into it, let me tell you something. It's common knowledge. It's common sense that you have a leader in a relationship. You have a breadwinner in a relationship. You have an alpha in a relationship. It's common knowledge. The fact that you even said something like this lets me know that you are not mentally inept enough to understand or let alone get into a relationship. But this is the problem. It starts with them. What are we running a project? What do you mean are we running a project? I literally don't get how one is supposed to lead in a partnership. Just that alone lets me know you are not mentally prepared to be in a relationship. Let's go, y'all.
You literally don't understand how someone is supposed to lead within a partnership, okay? Or why it would even be desirable. I understand that. But people like you and I sign up for the partnership package and not the patriarchy package. You feel what I'm saying? The partnership package is both people are working and paying bills and both people are helping with housework and we are in this together. The patriarchy package is the one where the man provides everything. Like he pays all the bills. She doesn't have to deal with anything hard. And she still needs help in the house because a real man cooks and cleans and still helps with the kids and blah, blah, blah. Which I believe, but I also believe that he should have time to actually bond with his children half the time. But anyway, here I go talking about the partnership package again. So it's really hard for us to wrap our minds around. Conversation was specifically talking about a relationship where a man is the provider. He pays all the bills. He basically, because that's what people were saying when they talk about a man being a provider. He provides life. Ain't no family without no money, no house, no cars, no nothing without no money, without the person to go out and earn all that fucking money while somebody sits at home. In my mind, that's not a partnership. It's a fucking trick. I get it. Back in the day where it was absolutely necessary, where women couldn't be high earners or earn good money or do this, that, and the third, couldn't have a bank account without a man's signature on it type shit. I get it. I get why men paid all the bills back then. In 2024, I don't get it. So me and you, we on the same, we here. But the topic was talking about a man who provides and why you should listen to him and all this and that. It's like, you have to. It's the same reason you listen to your parents. You run your whole life. And there's people who really feel like, well, a man can
pay all the bills, do everything, provide an entire life, and she just ain't gotta listen to him. Yeah, you do. You absolutely have to listen. Because on his taxes, you're dependent. You're getting money back for taking care of you.
I mean, basically, at that point, yeah. I didn't hear this brother say anything wrong. I am in full agreement with him. I just, at the end of the day, will women choose government assistance over a man? In majority, honestly, I would say yes, because what this brother said in the first video, yo, I don't gotta listen to you. I ain't about to do this. I ain't about to do that. Getting a divorce. Why? Because they know for a fact government assistance is going to have their back. They know the courts is going to have their back. I guarantee you, if you slash away half of these things, people will be forcing their relationship to work. And again, assuming it's not nothing like bad, like an abusive situation, or maybe he's a druggie or gambler, or anything like that. Like, let's just say it's just a fact of, oh, well, we just grew apart, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. A lot of these people will be staying together. A lot of these women will be way more careful and selective with who they are allowing to get them pregnant. And that's just the truth of the matter. Y'all can agree or disagree. Hey, listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Matter of fact, I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Let me know, because I'm ready for the back and forth with this topic. Thanks for watching. Please, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol sign. Anytime you upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all y'all comments, if any. So until next time, please, may I be safe, Erica.